Alright people, part 2 on the history of Varian Wrynn. The complete lore. Let's not waste any time. Let's hop right into it. Crazy backstory. Tragic backstory. Everything from his home being invaded, losing everything, to the soul splitting. Eesh. Nevertheless, part 2. Let's go.
We began the story of Varian Wrynn, in which we spoke about his youth, Stormwind falling to the might of the Horde, him being kidnapped on his way to Theramore, until his eventual restoration into one single being. The reason for traveling to Theramore in the first place was to negotiate with Thrall, leader of the Horde, to see if some sort of peace between the Alliance and Horde was possible. Keep in mind that Varian had lost everything he ever knew to the orcs, so to sit down with them was a big step, but his son Anduin was at his side, giving him some solid advice. There was also Valera Sanguinar, who joined him for this meeting.
Bro, that's interesting, bro. How Anduin kind of, I don't want to say coerced, but like kind of get his father to understand a little bit more of reasoning with the Horde. A child did that. I mean, people can say what they want about Anduin. Like that's, I mean, that is his son. Yeah, true. Like, of course, a parent is going to be more willing and more open to hearing the thoughts of their children. But still, for Varian to actually act on Anduin's, suggestions, like that's, say what you want about him, like the kid, like he is, he has the mindset. So I mean, you can't take that away from him.
Well, Thrall brought with him Rhaegar Earthfury and Garrosh Hellscream, son of Gromush. To make sure that their negotiations would go peaceful, both sides had agreed to lay down their arms before sitting down. Actually doing so right there in a moment. It proved to be a little bit more difficult, but it was once again Anduin showing the way by putting down his weapon first. There was a diplomat amongst them after all, and all of them followed his example.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. Anduin was the first one to put down his weapon. I mean, also at the same time, his dad's there. So, I mean, it's not like he's really in danger. But, I mean, that shows, he's willing to actually look for a solution to peace. So...
Then they sat down. They discussed their time as slave gladiators for Rhaegar, something which Thrall himself had also experienced with, only at the hands of humans. They discussed what they might be able to trade with each other, but Garrosh thought that all of this was nonsense, a discussion fit for merchants. Why should the proud and powerful orcs make concessions when they have the strength to take what they want? To which Anduin, he countered his question by asking why they would waste warriors and resources in battle when a few words would bring them much greater profit. Against all odds, the negotiations were going well, and Thrall and Varian, they were getting along with each other. That is, until Garona Half-Orcan, the same Garona that had murdered Varian's father, she attacked at Theramore. She had been found by the ogre Cho'Gall, someone who would work closely together with Gul'dan, and he...
You know what? I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not even going to say anything, because after that whole debacle, one of you guys told me that, what was that elf chick name? The hot one. One of you guys told me that she was like kind of like basically underage. So I'm not even gonna comment. Looks can be deceiving. I'm not saying a damn thing.
He knew about those magical spells placed on her mind. She was once again forced to fight, and accusations were quickly tossed around.
Yeah, that one.
Garrosh saw this as human treachery, while Varian recognized Garona immediately, and he believed that she was an assassin sent over by Thrall. It was clear to him that treachery still remained the orcs' main tool of diplomacy, while Thrall, he had no idea who this even was. Those that could look beyond their prejudice, they saw that races of both factions were fighting with Garona, but the damage was already done. Despite being able to fight back and even capture Garona, the negotiations at Theramore had failed. Jaina would continue the story with Garona and discover Cho'Gall's plans, but Varian and Thrall, they had to return home to focus their attention on the Scourge threat, since by this time, Arthas the Lich King, he'd woken up and it was time to begin the expansion of the Lich King. After repelling the initial invading force during the pre-event, both the Alliance and the Horde, they ventured forth into the cold heart of Northrend. High Lord Tyrion Fordring made a personal request to allow the recently freed Death Knights into the faction, and with their might at our side, we battled with the undead forces, but Varian himself, he didn't play a major part at the start. Instead, we saw heroes like Bolvar Fordragon take the stage, as both the Alliance and Horde, they tried to work together at the
okay, so it's Bolvar that. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was wondering, like, since I kind of figured that Varian knew Anduin as a child, I was wondering where he was in Wrath, but apparently he didn't play a big role, which kind of sucks, because that would have been almost like I don't want to see like a Naruto and Sasuke type of battle, but that would have been interesting seeing like childhood friends like kind of battle it out, or even Obito and Kakashi. Like,
but there, tragedy struck.
Arthas! The blood of your father, of your people, demands justice!
Bro, who did that voice acting? Damn! Bro, that was powerful. You felt that. And Wrath was what? When was Wrath? Like what, 2000? I'll just put it on the screen. But wow. I mean, small things like that, bro, it just makes the actual world. It just immerses you in the world. Bro, you can hear from Bovart's voice, like the pain that Arthas has put him through. And the suffering that he's put his people, bro, you felt that. That's small detail, bro, but it's so impactful.
Come forth, coward, and answer for your crimes!
Bro, I need to see this actual... I need to see this full, like, cutscene.
You speak of justice, of cowardice.
Oh, that sounds sick. Bro, I need to see this full thing. Eventually.
I will show you the justice of the grave and the true meaning of fear.
Enough talk! Let it be finished!
Damn!
The Lich King was able to one-shot Draenor Saurfang, Varrock Saurfang's son, and he claimed...
That was Saurfang's son! Bro, he got one-shotted?
...his soul. On top of that, Sylvanas Windrunner and the...
And he took his...
...developing a plague that would kill both the living and the undead.
Wait a minute, so like... So once Frostmourne takes someone's soul... I mean, because I know at the end, of course, you guys dealt with the Lich King. And I believe Frostmourne was destroyed. What happens to all those souls? Do they just, like, I guess, return to, you know, where they're supposed to be? Like, wherever kind of afterlife there is? Or, like, are they just, like, lost in time because of, you know, the power of the rune? And, you know, since it's shattered, like, I guess their souls can't be restored to, you know, their original form, and I don't know. I'm just kind of, you know, speculating at this point, but damn, bro. It was Arthas that killed... I thought, like... I mean, I knew that Saurfang's son died, but I didn't know who killed him.
Claiming vengeance for what Arthas did to her. But what she didn't know was that the Dreadlord Varimafras and Grant of...
Wait, go back a little bit. Fuck, go back a little bit.
Developing a plague that would kill both the living and the undead. She was hell-bent.
That's crazy.
The Lich King was able to one-shot Draenor Saurfang, Varrock Saurfang's son, and he claimed his soul. On top of that, Sylvanas Windrunner and the Forsaken, they've been developing a plague that would kill both the living and the undead.
Okay, it was
she was hell-bent on claiming vengeance for what Arthas did to her. But what she didn't know was that the Dreadlord Varimafras and Grand Apothecary Putris, they were not loyal.
You will pay for all the lives you've stolen, traitor!
Boldly stated, but there is nothing you can...
Shit.
Did you
we had forgotten?
Yo, Warlocks?
Did you think we had forgiven? Behold now the terrible vengeance of the Forsaken. Death to the Scourge and death to the living!
Damn. Wait a minute, so... Because I know in retail, the the Forsaken are part of the actual Horde. How the hell did they group up? Okay, I think maybe I'm thinking when Sylvanas became War Chief, that the Scourge just kind of integrated with the. I mean, not Scourge. When the Sylvanas, I'm thinking when the Sylvanas became War Chief, the Forsaken actually integrated with the Horde, because I always found it kind of odd that the Scourge were like these like undead freaks, but I mean they don't really have any kind of true alliance, but they're, you know, allied with the Horde. Like that never kind of, you know, fit and sat right with me, but I'm thinking that's how it happened. Let me know down in the comments below.
Isn't over. Now,
damn.
All can see. This is the hour of the Forsaken.
Holy shit.
We're finished. No escape for any of us.
Both the Alliance and Horde were hit hard by the Forsaken's devastating weapons. Sylvanas had not expected this betrayal, and she also lost her Undercity. Naturally, Varian was extremely pissed at what had happened. Sylvanas might have been betrayed by these people, but Thrall still allowed her to
did Bolvar die
in the first place.
Wait, I thought Bolvar became the new Lich King. Wait. Unless he got resurrected somehow.
Lost Bolvar Fordragon, the man who had always been there for him, had been trusted with ruling the kingdom in his stead, and has saved his life countless of times. It was time to make those responsible pay for their crimes, as both sides went in for the battle for the Undercity, but of course each of them had their own motivation.
Damn.
Heroes of the Alliance, your king calls. Gather behind me at the entrance to the sewers. Hidden inside this defiled city is the wretch responsible.
Okay, I'm guessing this is a rap.
Our brothers and sisters at the Wrathgate. He must be brought to justice.
Yeah, this has to be rap.
The march upon the Undercity begins now. Be empowered by your king's strength.
Ooh.
Follow me, heroes, for the glory of the Alliance.
Damn. Oh, okay.
Soldiers fall in. Guard
Cool looking dungeon.
Your aberrations are no match for the Alliance, Putris. We're coming for you.
What's happened here? There are corpses everywhere. The stench. Overwhelming.
Horde. By the looks of the struggle, they're here in force. Somewhere.
Oh, shit.
Stay alert and on guard. There's no telling what horrors await us.
Welcome to my kingdom of darkness. Did you enjoy my minion's terrible creation? Potent, is it not?
Bro, these guys are as annoying as the Ascians.
You wish to reclaim your city. Come then, heroes. Your souls will fuel the host. You will have this place back in pieces.
Great water spirit, wash away this corruption.
Holy! Waterbending?
Attack!
Ooh. Damn! Damn! Damn!
Is that all, demon? Have you nothing left to throw at us? What is this?
Welcome to your future.
Yo, this is a crazy
what
mission.
little there is left of it. Too long. Tireless, endless planning.
I like how this guy definitely was just recording all this.
Like
He's not doing any damage.
One more time. The master is near. I cannot hold. Destabilizing. You have failed me, Varian.
Did that kill Jaden?
1,000 pardons, master. I will deal with these intruders myself.
Damn.
Years wasted.
You guys loot? Holy shit, good job, bro.
The Undercity belongs to the Horde once more. Loktar! There's nowhere to run, monster.
Stare into the abyss and watch as it blackens your souls. You are no match for my creations.
Dude, help Varian.
This cannot be happening.
He's recording all these. Like, it's so nonchalant. Damn!
And justice is served.
Holy shit. Just like that. Just like that.
What say you
Loot him.
now, Putress?
What did he drop?
Around you, brothers and sisters. Open your eyes. Look at what they've done to our kingdom. How much longer will we allow these savages free reign in our world? I have seen the Horde's world. I've been inside their cities, inside their minds. I know what evil lies in the hearts of orcs.
Damn. I mean, wasn't... Yo, the fucking eye moved. I mean, but isn't that just Forsaken?
To the Horde once more. Loktar! Thrall. Here. Onward. We end this now.
Holy shit.
Varian, stop! I won't help you do this.
You know what? I heard that before. That seems very familiar. That seems very familiar. You know, maybe if Jaina would have helped in another situation, a whole expansion could have been avoided. But
you should all know, the orcs have a battle cry. Loktar Ogar. It means victory or death.
Right.
Fitting. To the throne room!
Holy shit. They're gonna do it.
I was away for too long. My absence cost us the lives of some of our greatest
This
heroes.
will be great as a Netflix series.
Trash like you and this evil witch were allowed to roam free, unchecked. But the time has come to make things right. To disband your treacherous kingdom of murderers and thieves. Putress was the first strike. Many more will come. I've waited a long time for this, Thrall. For every time I was thrown into one of your damned arenas. For every time I killed a green-skinned aberration like you. I could think of only one thing. What our world could be without you and your twisted horde.
Damn.
It ends now, Warchief.
Yo, are they gonna duke it out?
Attack! For Stormwind! For Bolvar! For the Alliance!
Holy!
Varian, no! Stop!
Mink! Jenny, why is Jenny yelling at a wall? Mink! Spinning attack! Holy shit! Whoa, this is like a 1v9. Bro, and I think Varian's still winning.
It did not have to be like this.
Oh, she froze them all. You know what? If Jaina would have stepped in like another time, a whole expansion could have been avoided. Oh, they poured it out.
Ends like it began. All that we have fought for in this world is lost.
Damn.
The hopes and dreams carried by my father and mother, by Doomhammer, gone.
The Alliance took down Putress, while the Horde dealt with Varimafras, and they reclaimed the Undercity. The events at the Wrathgate, they didn't exactly help the relationship between the Alliance and the Horde, and who knows how this encounter would have ended if Jaina had not intervened. Things would only get worse at this point, as...
Yeah, man. Who would have known how that encounter would have ended if Jaina hadn't intervened? I know I said this once, but I remember fondly if Jaina had intervened at another time, along with Uther, you know, a whole expansion. A whole expansion. Bro, that's crazy how... Well, I don't want to say it relies solely on them, but they would have been they would have been such a big help and made such a big impact. I think a whole expansion would have been avoided. Honestly, that's just me. I don't know. From the limited knowledge that I've gained, a whole expansion could have been avoided.
As Garrosh had not changed his mind about the alliance, Varian's hatred, it burned deep in his heart, and the old god Yogg-Saron was breaking out of his prison within Ulduar. This was such a serious threat to the world that both factions would have to take action, but as you might imagine, that didn't go over too well.
How could we have missed this until now? King Varian, thank you for coming on such short notice.
Yo, the actual animation's they're looking cleaner, like more fluid.
I've called you here.
Is this still in Wrath? Like the cutscenes are looking.
Against the Lich King press on. Bran here has brought us frightening news of the horrors beneath Ulduar and of its dark prisoner.
Prisoner?
Huh. With its binding shattered, its influence unchecked, it's gonna come after us, and we're gonna be the prisoners.
Damn.
You can see now what we're up against. If this evil is not stopped, then the armies of the Death God will march on our doorstep.
You'll have to excuse me.
Well, what do you propose we do?
The fuck are they doing here?
Thrall, what are you doing here so soon?
The summons sounded dire, Jaina. What's happened?
Bran Bronzebeard's forces assaulted the gates of Ulduar. They battled the Iron Lords and their cursed minions.
Ulduar, wasn't this a raid? I believe I watched the Bald Man play this. Well, I've heard the Bald Man playing this. Well, he mentioned playing this. Yeah, I think this was a raid. Damn!
He won't stop talking about this presence he felt. Permeating the great halls, stirring in their minds, chilling their blood.
The Titans?
He said,
the old gods?
The horror that the Titans imprisoned so long ago.
What's the Titans?
Yogg-Saron has awakened.
Yogg-Saron. Yogg-Saron. Isn't that sounds very close to a Lovecraft, an old god in Lovecraft. Was it Yogg-Saroth? 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 Something like that. That sounds very similar to a Lovecraft. I don't know if that was the inspiration. Could be, but it sounds very
I want to
similar.
see this dwarf, Garrosh, to see the fear in his eyes. Then we'll know if he's telling the truth.
No, wait!
We're going to need all
Bro, I like how this marched in.
Thrall!
What are they doing here?
Let me explain.
Holy
I
shit.
smell the stench of Alliance pigs.
Control yourself. You want my blood?
Holy
Come then,
He's mine.
What is popping off? Holy. No, let them fight, man. Bro, I want to see who
A
wins.
great deal in this conflict. But we stand to lose everything if we do not stop fighting and work together.
A true war chief would never partner with cowards.
At the Wrathgate, the Horde's partnership killed more of our men than the Scourge. I'm done with your Horde.
Damn.
May this Death God take you all. You disappoint me, Garrosh.
Damn. Damn!
Varian refused to work together with the Horde, and Garrosh's actions, they greatly disappoint Thrall. The threat of Yogg-Saron was still out there though, so heroes from both factions, they ventured forth into the halls of Ulduar to push him back in.
Okay, yeah, it was a raid.
The war against the Lich King, it was still going on, and High Lord Tyrion Fordring, he decided it would be a good idea to hold a little tournament, to see who was worthy to join them in their assault upon Icecrown Citadel.
King Varian, Lady Jaina, Welcome to the tournament.
Oh wow, yeah. But after playing Classic for so long, I almost like forgot that retail. Well, I guess this isn't retail, but like heading into retail, like the graphics just got so much better. I mean, it still looks good in Classic. It has that, you know, that 2004 feel, but you can see the progression, which is so cool. I want that sword.
Is waiting.
Both of them.
Thank you. It's the least I can do to support this. We need to stand together.
You ask much of me, Tyrion. To sit and watch, trusting the savages to keep themselves in check.
Bro, it's kind of racist, don't you think?
My people are here to ensure that they honor the rules of engagement. It will do your subjects well to see you in the stands.
I'm sure Thrall will have his people under control.
Perhaps. I doubt the effectiveness of this gambit. We'd be better served preparing our armies for the final assault. But if my presence is required in these games to gain your support in the battle, then I will remain. For now.
Now, of course, not only the Alliance was invited, the Horde also joined the tournament.
Garrosh, I expect you to control yourself here.
You know he won't.
I do not want a repeat of the Violet Citadel.
You know he won't.
Ha! That was a show of strength worthy of a leader.
Holy.
I only regret I did not kill that human before the mage interfered.
Holy shit, bro. Bro, Garrosh is him.
Here, Garrosh, and you will conduct yourself honorably.
Bro, he will conduct himself honorably in the way he sees his honor.
What honor is there in thrashing about with blunted sticks? This is a waste of time.
Notice how Garrosh and Varian, that they have very
these guys are
views,
huge.
Not only towards the other faction, but also the tournament itself.
Bro, are orcs really that big? Or is everything else just... Are the players just that small? I think the players are just that small.
These two at this point in the story, they're very much alike. And we see this again during the tournament.
Yeah, because Tyrion...
One of the encounters
he's like
is
almost the same height.
by Wilfred Fizzlebang, who has just summoned our next challenge. But he's unable to keep control of Jeraxus, Editor Lord of the Burning Legion. And our challenge just became a little bit more serious.
Damn.
Treacherous Alliance dogs. You summon a demon lord against warriors of the Horde? Your deaths will be swift.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Alliance doesn't need the help of a demon lord to deal with Horde filth. Come.
Bro, it's on site, bro. It's on site. Bro, I can kind of see why you guys like miss the old world of Warcraft, you know, because that's when shit was actually Warcraft. Bro, the fact that these two are just continuously butting heads like this, bro, it makes for just some epic moments. Like, it's always on site. This is like Crips and Bloods, bro. Literally, Crips and Bloods, the blue and red. Dude, this is great. I mean, it is a little bit sad that, hey, man, at times, you guys need to come together and you guys need to work together. But when this shit pops off, when that hatred for each other, for each faction truly comes through and shines, like, it's great, man. I'm sorry, it's great.
Wilfred was working on his own, of course, but the damage had already been done. This is where the difference in faction happens for the tournaments. As an Alliance player, you're pitched against champions of the Horde, while as a Horde player, Varian will say,
our honor has been besmirched. They make wild claims and false accusations against us. I demand justice. Allow my champions to fight in place of your knights, Tyrion. We challenge the Horde.
Ooh.
Very well. I will allow it. Fight with honor.
With honor. Okay.
Fight for the glory of the Alliance, heroes. Honor your king and your people.
Regardless of what side you're fighting for, Tyrion will be disappointed all the same, claiming that this was a shallow and tragic victory. We are weakened as a whole from the losses suffered here today, despite him allowing the challenge to happen in the first place.
Wait. Let's see. A shallow and tragic victory. We are weaker as a whole from the losses suffered today. But who but the Lich King could benefit from such foolishness? Great warriors have lost their lives, and for what? A true threat looms ahead. The Lich King awaits us all in death. Damn. Okay, so this was still before actually battling the Lich King.
Ah well, at least we've proven ourselves worthy of joining the Arctic Crusade and their assault upon Icecrown Citadel. And you might imagine Varian and Arthas having some sort of interaction with each other, considering that they've been childhood friends and all that. But that didn't really happen.
Never! I will never serve you!
Oh god.
In the end, you will all serve me.
Instead, we discover that Bolvar Fordragon is in the hands of the Lich King. He's being tormented, and there might still be a chance to quell the unrest between the Alliance and the Horde if they're able to save.
So Bolvar was captured. Okay, I thought he died. Man, but that's stupid. Why didn't they let... We never really got a fight between Varian and Arthas. Bro, man, that's that's a big point deducted.
Save the Paladin. Both Muradin and Saurfang, they rush to their ships to take the upper citadel. And in the sky, they have a little fight with each other to decide who gets to save Bolvar and restore peace between the factions. Why not simply work together, you might ask? Very good question. Either way, one of the factions will shoot the other out of the sky, and before they can move further into the citadel, they must first face another victim of the Wrathgate.
Join me, Father. Join me, and we will crush this world in the name of the Scourge, for the glory of the Lich King.
Oh, who is
Dranosh Saurfang, now turned into a Death Knight. And I don't believe that they've ever confirmed which side of the story is the real event lore-wise, but for the sake of Varian's story, I'll go with the Alliance version.
A lone orc against the might of the Alliance?
Bro, that's disrespectful.
Charge!
Oh, they're about to get one-shotted. Bugger.
Muradin laughs at his lone orc that thinks that he can stand against the might of the Alliance, but Dranosh is unimpressed. It's up to us to bring peace to Father's son, and as we do, the father shows up to claim the body of his only son.
I am released.
Wait, so so he died twice? Bro, who's messaging me? Man, bro.
That was Saurfang's boy, the Horde commander at the Wrath Gate. Such a tragic end.
Damn.
What in the... There in the distance! Soldiers, fall in! Looks like the Horde are coming to take another shot! Don't force me hand, Orc. We can't let you pass.
Yeah, let him get his boy, man.
Behind you lies the body of my only son. Nothing will keep me from him.
Damn. Damn.
I can't do it. Get back on your ship and we'll spare your life.
Damn. Bro, he won't even let him get his son? Damn. Bro. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, man. That's kind of fucked. Just let him get this boy. Just let him get his boy, man. His only son? Shit. Oh. Well,
Stand down, Muradin. Let a grieving father pass.
That's all you had to fucking do. Just let him get his body, man. Just let him get the body. Damn, bro. Poor Saurfang. That's tough.
No kills Ilnok Atar.
What does that mean? That's the casualties of war, man. Shit's real.
I will not forget this kindness. I thank you, Highness.
Damn.
I was not at the Wrathgate.
You should have been.
But the soldiers who survived told me much of what happened. Your son fought with honor. He died a hero's death. He deserves a hero's burial.
Damn. Bro, see at the end of it, man, like, that's crazy how, like, even though these two factions are so different, at the end, they just want kind of the same thing, man. Like, prosperity for their people. You know, both factions have people and families that they care about deeply. And to lose them, man, like it's real. Shit's real. I mean, of course they have, you know, a lot of differences, but fundamentally they're the same. Why is Jaina crying?
Jaina, why are you crying?
Oh, okay. We're about to find out.
It was nothing, Your Majesty. Just... I'm proud of my king.
Oh. She was just having an emotional moment.
Muradin, secure the deck and prepare our soldiers for an assault on the upper citadel. I'll send out another regiment from Stormwind.
Varian shows respect and honor to Varrock, an orc of the Horde who appreciates his kindness. Quite a drastic change from the Varian that we saw only a few patches back, waiting for the Horde to be taken by the Death God. Perhaps the words of Tyrion during the tournament had some influence on him. Perhaps Saurfang is such a badass that he can make even Varian change his mind. But this was one of the first signs of the road that they planned for Varian. He wouldn't show up for the rest of the expansion with the fight against the Lich King. That honor was for Tyrion Fordring. And at the end, with Arthas the Lich King defeated, Bolvar took the role as Jailer of the Damned. It's interesting when you compare the story of Garrosh and Varian with each other, whereas right now they're very similar in their mindset, right? But it would soon drift apart, with Garrosh diving even further into his desire for blood, and Varian actually doing the opposite. He would have to learn to live with both his Logash side and his King Varian side, take lessons from people like Jaina and his son Anduin. The road before him is still a long one, but this is where we'll end the story for today. Last week.
Holy shit. But that was good. That was good, man. That was part 2. Bro, you really do see a change in Varian. I mean, he's still headstrong, you know, charging in the battle. I mean, but the moments where it really counts is, I think that's where he really kind of shines, and his character development really also shines. I mean, it is good that, you know, Varian has had people around him to kind of guide him, like you know, like Anduin, like Tyrion. Hell, even kind of like Jaina, in a sense. You know, but if Jaina, you know, kind of guided someone else a little bit earlier, you know, we would have kind of missed a whole expansion. But that's neither here nor there. Guys, that was awesome, man. Part 2 on the story of Varian Wrynn. I'll see you guys in part 3. That was good. That was good, man. Like, things like this, man, like showing the complexities of war, but also giving like that reality scope of, hey man, people actually die doing this shit. Like, people lose loved ones. And like, for Varian having at least enough respect for Saurfang to let him at least get his boy. Like, that's big. That's big. Holy shit. That shit kind of got me. Not gonna lie. This whole thing would be so great as a Netflix, man. Man, bro, listen, man. This whole thing could be such a great Netflix series, but what do I know, man? I'm just a guy watching these lore videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Damn, that was good. Take care. Bye-bye.